Spoilers ahead. Watch out, and take care. The film opens with a dog named Max. Max guides the US military soldiers to a place in Afghanistan, and his handler Kyle follows him, while the rest of the troop tries to communicate with the villagers. With Max's help, they find an illegal store of guns and other weapons inside one of the houses. It turns out that the villagers are selling them to terrorist organizations. This discovery is an important one for both Max and Kyle. Later on, Kyle returns to the base and calls his parents. Kyle's family also loves Max and treats the dog like their own child. Kyle's younger brother, Justin, did not like dogs. He did not like it when people admired his brother too much, and was always moody and liked to play video games. After some time, Kyle's superiors summon his troop to question about the missing weapons. Someone from their group is corrupt, but the officials are still trying to find the snitch. Kyle knows that his best friend and fellow soldier, Tyler, is the one stealing weapons in order to smuggle them back to the States. He confronts Tyler on their next field trip, and Tyler tells him to not leak this information. Max is again leading the troop. He stops midway because he senses danger, but Tyler asks him to keep going, and unfortunately, Max walks right into the trap set by a suicide bomber. Kyle runs to save his dog, while many explosions start to occur. He screams for Tyler's help, but Tyler decides not to help him out. Instead, he decides to ensure his own safety, and hides behind some rocks. Simultaneously, in the shootout, Kyle is killed, and everyone else manages to survive. Meanwhile, Kyle's father, Ray, is disappointed in Justin for being reckless. As both of them argue, some officials come to their house and inform them about the death of their beloved. The family is in grief after listening to the shocking news. At Kyle's funeral, the soldiers bring Max so that he can say goodbye to Kyle for the last time. Max was only obedient to Kyle, so he does not listen to anyone, and sits near Kyle's coffin and mourns. He does not leave even when soldiers force him to. Max recognizes Justin, and with his help, the soldiers are finally able to take the dog away and send him to a nice shelter. Justin is playing video games like usual, but gets depressed by thinking about his brother's death, and starts blaming his father for sending him to the military, and arguing with him. Justin's mother, Pamela, informs them that the military is going to put down Max. The family goes to the dog shelter, and finds out that Max is traumatized due to Kyle's death, showing how much he was attached to Kyle. Poor Max is now afraid of loud noises, and has been showing signs of aggression since Kyle's death, and since the military has no use for him, they have decided to put him down for good, so that he does not harm anyone. However, Max follows Justin's orders now, so the family decides that they will adopt him, instead of letting the military kill him. Max is a little dangerous, so they keep him tied outside of the house. Justin is somewhat unhappy about being Max's caretaker. At night, Max continuously keeps barking and howling, disturbing the family and the neighbors. Justin tries to calm him down but fails. On the next day, Justin goes to see his friend Chewie, whose cousin, Carmen, happens to love dogs. Justin had a crush on her, and when she finds out that Justin is having troubles with Max, she decides to help him train the dog. When his mother invites Carmen to stay for dinner, she gets emotional about Kyle's death, and makes everyone a little uncomfortable. Later, the doorbell rings, and Justin opens the door. Tyler is outside, and it is revealed that he was injured while in service, and has returned home for some time. Ray and Pamela get very happy to see him, and invite him to the 4th of July parade. On seeing Tyler, Max gets very aggressive, and breaks free from the leash. He even attacks him, but Justin and Carmen stop him just in time. Tyler stares at Max, knowing that the dog knows his true intentions. The next day, Max is much friendlier with Justin, so he brings him to the bike park. Carmen is a little concerned about Max being off leash, but Justin assumes otherwise. While riding through the woods on their bikes, the dog follows them, and everyone has fun. Later that day, Justin comes home, and discovers that his father has bought a cage to prevent Max from attacking people, just like he attacked Tyler earlier. On the 4th of July, the family is enjoying the parade when the fireworks start. Max starts to panic because of the noise. Justin quickly returns home and tries to bring him inside the house, but frightened Max refuses to come out of the cage. In order to calm him down, Justin feels like there is no other choice, so he goes inside the cage with him. Tyler starts to work with Ray at his storage. Upon being asked about how Kyle died, Tyler lies and claims that the dog went against Kyle and attacked him, thus blaming Max for Kyle's death. Ray gets angry and wants to take out all his aggravation on Max. He returns home and points a gun at the dog when no one is around, but Justin stops Ray before he shoots. He leaves after warning Justin that the dog will be put down if he messes up one more time. The next day, Justin goes to the location where Max was trained by Kyle. A soldier tells him that Max is a loyal dog, and he would never hurt his trainer. Justin also finds out that Tyler did not return home because of an injury, and wonders why Tyler lied to his family. After that, he goes to Carmen's house with a video of Kyle training Max. After watching the video of Kyle, Justin starts to believe that Max could never be the cause of his brother's death. Then, Chewy's criminal associate, Emilio, arrives at the house, asking Justin for pirated games. As they start to talk, he gets a call from Tyler, making Justin even more suspicious about Tyler. After Emilio leaves, Justin orders Max to follow his car, because he wants to discover what business Emilio had with Tyler. They eventually reach a place in the middle of the woods, where they see Tyler meeting Emilio. He sees some Italian gangsters buying weapons from Tyler. Justin quickly realizes that Tyler is smuggling guns from Afghanistan and selling them to Italian gangsters. The gangsters also have 2 dogs to guard them, and when they hear Max bark, they start to chase him and attack, but Max overpowers both of the vicious dogs and escapes without being caught. When Justin returns home, he sees Tyler and his business partner, Deputy Stack, in his house. They say that they found Justin's bicycle in the woods and realize that he had seen them with the guns. Deputy Stack has an injured hand, so he falsely accuses Max of attacking him and biting him. Max is in danger because now everyone thinks that they will have to put Max down. Justin knows that the two are lying, but Tyler asks to talk to him in private and threatens him not to tell anyone about what he saw. Justin gets scared and agrees to keep his mouth shut for his and his family's safety. Later, people from the dog shelter take Max away, and Tyler returns to work at Ray's storage unit. Ray asks him about a storage room that is occupied without paperwork. Since Tyler uses it to store the guns, he starts to tell him lies and says that his friend is using it. Meanwhile, Max is taken to the shelter, but he attacks the handlers and runs away to his home. When Ray returns home, he asks Justin about the truth about Max and Deputy Stack, because he is now suspicious that Justin is not telling them the whole story. He keeps asking Justin again and again about what is wrong, but Justin does not tell him anything, because he is still scared. Ray then returns to the storage unit at night, and finds Tyler and Deputy Stack bringing out the guns. At first they try to make an excuse, but soon realize that their secret is out, so they take Ray hostage, and plan to kill him. Pamela gets a call from Ray, saying that he will stay at the hunting cabin tonight. She gets exceedingly perplexed, because they do not own a hunting cabin. Right then, Max arrives at the house again. Max and Justin go to Chewy, and tell him about the situation. Then, Max leads Justin, Chewy and Carmen to where they took Ray. After a while, they reach the woods, and they see that Ray is being held hostage. Carmen goes back to call the police, while they keep an eye on Tyler and his gang. The gangsters' dogs smell them nearby, and attack Max. Tyler and Emilio also walk towards Justin, in order to kill him, while Deputy Stack stays with Ray, to keep an eye on him. As soon as the two are alone, Ray attacks Deputy Stack, and manages to free himself. After a long fight, Max also defeats the other dogs, and runs to Ray. Tyler still wants to kill them, so to distract him, Ray separates from his son, and runs in the other direction, so that Deputy Stack follows Ray in his car. But he shoots at his car, causing his vehicle to crash with an explosion. Meanwhile, Justin and Max are running away from Tyler, but he catches up to them. He points his gun at Justin, and tells him that he wanted to end the deal peacefully, but now everything is ruined because of him. Tyler is just about to shoot Justin, but Max comes to his rescue just in time. He jumps on Tyler, and they fall from the bridge. Max also gets injured. After some time, Carmen arrives with the police, and both Max and Justin are rescued. Later, Justin stands in front of his brother's grave, and thanks him for giving him a friend like Max, and salutes him for the first time. Then, Carmen and Justin finally start dating, when Ray returns home from work. Justin asks him about Max's cage, to which Ray replies that he has sold it, because Max will stay inside the house like a family member. The family prepares a nice dinner, and all of them live happily ever after. The end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Turn on the notifications and leave a like to help the channel out.